If you're tired of eating the same old, boring, plain chicken and rice, you found the right video. Because today I'm going to be providing you with an incredible chicken and rice recipe that not only is delicious, but it's going to help you to get absolutely jacked. So I think it's time that we take a trip to Sainsbury's. Let's go. Okay, so we are back from the shops. We got our groceries. The main ingredient, we got chicken mince, minced chickens. We got some onions. We have some garlic, some thyme. We've got all-purpose seasoning from the Goat Duns River. We got a little secret ingredient to make the perfect rice, some cream coconut, and we have some teriyaki sauce. This meal is gonna be, I can't wait. Oh wait, we got more, and we got a carrot. So also with this as well, I'm gonna be using some rice. I've got a few other herbs that I'm gonna be using, but this is pretty much the basis for the meal that we're gonna be having. I'm excited, let's get cooking. We're gonna be using some jasmine rice. This bad boy right here. I'll get myself normally a 10-kilo bag. You can actually pick one of these up in Sainsbury's, like a 5-kilo bag, for like £7, I think. This cost me £13 for 10 kilos. Tastes really good, really easy to eat as well. If you're somebody who's trying to add on some size, as bulking, I feel like basmati and long grain rice, and especially brown rice, it's just a bore to eat. Call me old fashioned as well, but I'm somebody who still cooks their rice on the hob. It's just, I just like it. I just prefer it. If you're somebody that uses a rice cooker, cool. We know that you're better than everybody else. It's okay, we get it, bro. This is the method that I've been using to cook pretty much perfect rice for years. Obviously, you need to make sure that you're washing your rice first. Make sure that you're getting the excessive starch out of the rice. Then obviously you want to pour more water on the rice. Make sure that the water height isn't too much, so you're not filling the pot with way too much water. That's gonna make your rice come out almost like pudding. Make sure that the rice, I like to use like my thumb as a reference point. So the water should just about cover your nail of your thumb, and the tip of your thumb touches the rice, if that makes sense. If you end up with the water way too high and it comes up to like the knuckle of your thumb or the top knuckle of your thumb, you've put way too much water in there. So once the rice is all washed and you've got the right amount of water, it should end up obviously looking like this. Now, we are either gonna make some coconut rice, or you can just have your rice completely plain. It's totally up to you. If you're gonna make coconut rice, it's important that you're using this right here. Now with this cream coconut, you do need to be careful because the calories are very high. They're very, very high. And this is exactly why so many like West Indian uncles and aunties are so big, because they're just throwing in tons of this into their rice. So you need to be careful with how much you're actually putting in. But I'm gonna be just using 20 grams of this into my rice, and this rice is gonna last me for a few days. Now that the rice is all ready to go, I'm gonna put the rice on boil, or bring it to a boil. So into the rice, I'm obviously gonna be putting my cream coconut. I'm gonna be putting in some thyme. I'm gonna put in some salt, some pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna be putting in a bay leaf as well. And I'm also gonna add in some garlic as well. So this is what our rice is currently looking like, and it's just boiling down. So we wanna make sure that the rice is boiling down to about, or the water's boiling down to about the level of the rice. So this is almost ready to put the lid on. Once the rice is boiled down, or the water's got down to the rice level, we wanna turn the heat down super low. Turn it down to like the lowest setting, and then cover it with a lid. And that's the rice pretty much done. We're gonna leave that for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna start to chop up our vegetables, which is gonna make up like the base for our chicken mince. So I'm just gonna cut up one onion and a carrot into fine pieces, and then gonna have some garlic as well with that. To make sure that you don't cry, because that is long, you basically don't wanna chop that bulb at the end. See that hairy bit at the end of the onion? Avoid cutting that and you'll avoid crying. Put it in the pan with a little bit of oil, and then we're almost there. And then in the pan, I put a little bit of oil. Now, if you're dieting, if you're on a prep, Obviously you need to adjust accordingly. Same with like the rice. If you want to prep, you're probably not going to add that coconut to the rice. This one, if you need to, use some fry light, some 1-cal spray to make things a bit easier. Yeah, we're going to add in our veg, let that do its thing, let that cook down a little bit. Our rice is still on the go. It's almost done. This will be done in about, I'm going to say 10-15 minutes. So the vegetables are cooking down. We're going to add a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. I didn't want to add the garlic straight away because the garlic would just immediately burn, do you know what I mean? So we're going to add in some garlic now that it's cooked down a little bit more. So I'm just going to crush it. You can buy some ready-made garlic. I feel like things taste better when they're fresh. I'm just putting 3 cloves in. So that's cooking down. We can now add in the meat. The chicken mince, I got this from Sainsbury's. I'm actually going to weigh this out because this is going to be my meal. So I have 150 grams of chicken with this meal. This is going to be 2 meals for me. So let's weigh out 300. Sweet. Make sure we cook this down. Golly. We're also going to add some more all-purpose seasoning to just the chicken this time. Whilst that's cooking, really make sure that you're breaking it up. Yeah, that smell is sensational. So we're now going to add some of the teriyaki sauce, which is looking tremendous. The chicken's cooking well. The rice is pretty much done. So I'm not going to add too much here. Again, you can adjust depending on obviously what that's 50 grams. We might go a little bit more. Yeah, we might go a little bit more. I'm gonna go 100 grams. 100 grams of teriyaki. Obviously, there's gonna be 2 servings, so 50 grams per serving. Oh man. Damn. This is looking sensational right now. Oh my God. I'm gonna add in a little touch of water just to water it down a bit more, just to make it a touch more saucy. If you've got more calories to play with, add in more sauce, and then we can kind of just further reduce that down. Okay, so I'm gonna tidy up, let this finish cooking, fluff the rice so it's all ready and good to go, serve it up, and show you guys what the finished product looks like. I'm gassed, I'm so hungry as well. I'm ready to eat this now. Obviously you have to eat chicken and rice with a spoon. There you have it, guys. Minced chicken with rice, coconut rice. Then I put some Tabasco sauce, like some sweet and sour Tabasco sauce over the top. This, let's give it a try. Oh my God, guys, wow. Bro, I'm gonna leave the video there. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.